Hello there again my friends, this is the boy and his dog, and welcome to Retro Edition, where I continue my mission to play and review every game released on the Evercade, old and new. In today's video we take a deeper butchers at the 8th game of the month, Yeah BeeBiss 2. So, without further ado, let's get started. As Horan and Li Jing take on hordes of evil enemies against the clock and prove your spiritual power. Yeah BeeBiss 2 is an indie platformer for 1 or 2 players simultaneously, released on various retro systems and the Evercade in 2022. The original Yeah was often advertised in video game magazines in the 1980s, but was never actually released, so this is a sequel to a game that never was. The first thing that struck me with this game is the wonderful soundtrack. It really is a joy to the ears, and the graphics and colour palette, though simple, really gives the world a wonderful charm, and each of the creature types a distinctive look, though it's a shame there are so few of them. The game is simple, each of the 9 stages has waves of monstrous hordes you must defeat with a little zappy laser attack before the time runs out. The game isn't completely against you and can be generous sometimes. In the level layout, coffins are your friend. Standing on them takes you out of harm's way. Enemies can't touch or attack you here, but you can attack them. This fact is a huge lifesaver. On top of that, random enemy drops can extend your time or even make you invincible for a set amount of it. I will say, hold down the attack button at all times once you get used to stages, while jumping from caskets to higher rungs of ladders and then to platforms above after your foe. It really does help save your precious seconds in the long run. On the 10th stage, a boss appears who just sort of hangs there attacking with tentacles from the ground. But if you keep jumping to the roof, then jump attack the creature at the right time, it will stop the tentacles spawning and obviously knock off some of the boss's energy. It won't take long to defeat him, and then the game loops to the start with a groovier and groovier colour palette for each reiteration. Also the monsters move quicker, and there may be more of them with a tighter time. The strange thing is, on the second loop at least, the enemies tended to drop more useful items, especially time extensions, which give you much longer to finish each wave. So in some ways, the game does get a little easier for a time. And that's about it with this game. Nothing too complicated and a whole lot of fun. In the end, this may be a more simple game of the month than what we've had before, but sometimes simple is just what we need. I have simply adored the variety we have been getting every month. We haven't really had any stinkers at all, have we? Not only can I not wait to play all these games again when the Indie Heroes Collection 2 is released, but we also get some bonus games on the cart that aren't part of the game of the month. And if you get it through Funstock, which you should always do if possible, they is good folk, there is an edition that comes with a flea plushie. Yes, of course I've pre-ordered that version. I'm not insane. Well, not completely. And if you've made it here to the end of the video, thank you ever so much for joining me. Please leave a thumbs up or a comment if you would like. Either way, I'm just chuffed you poked your head in the door to take a gander. As always, I hope you have an awesome day, my friends. And until next time, be seeing you.